New York Blood Center is declaring a blood emergency after seeing a drop in donor turnout. The organization says only 2% of New Yorkers donate blood, compared to the national average of 3%. They're now urging more people to donate if they can. And joining us now is Andrea Seffarelli, Senior Vice President of Corporate Communications and Public Affairs for New York Blood Center. Andrea, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So how does a blood shortage like this impact hospitals across the state on a day-to-day basis?
So blood is perishable, and most people don't think about that, but it lasts at most 42 days. So we need a constant supply of volunteer blood donors donating each and every day. And when we get short, we often have to cut orders to hospitals. And the month of May, I don't know whether it was the rain or just people really busy, but donors just didn't come out. And we have a 1 to 2 day supply of several blood types, which is dangerously low and well below a healthy 6 or 7 day supply.
Why do you think New York lags behind the national average when it comes to blood donation?
I think we're busy people and convenience is super important. So, it used to be that we would go to every employer, every church, every high school, and you're walking down the hallway to donate with a coworker or a friend or a fellow student. And with blended and remote work schedules, we're not going to as many organizations. So people actually have to make a conscious decision to go find a blood drive. The average person will travel 10 minutes or 10 miles. So I think we lag because we're New Yorkers and fast-paced.
That totally makes sense. So what are the most common myths or misconceptions that stop people from donating blood?
I think people have a fear of needles, but it's a tiny bit of discomfort, no worse than piercing, your nose or your ear or your tongue, super easy, a little bit of discomfort to save a life. And then people think they aren't eligible, and probably the biggest reason is they don't know how much it's needed. So if they're just asked and they find a friend and do it together, it's a super easy way to spend an hour and save the life of a stranger.
And how can New Yorkers help and really make a difference?
So first and foremost, donate over the next coming weeks. Definitely grab family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, and do it together. If you're not eligible, consider hosting a blood drive, and we help you every step of the way. If you're not able to do the first two, then help us just spread the word. Put it on your social, talk to your friends, because raising awareness, we have a great community and they really will come out. And we can see a bump when we announce a blood emergency of thousands of units of blood.
Andrea Seffarelli, Senior Vice President of Corporate Communications and Public Affairs for New York Blood Center. Thanks so much for joining us this morning and explaining everything.
Thanks for raising awareness. We really appreciate it.